Sunday 5 o'clock session of meditation and yoga. The purpose of this session is really to teach you how to use the mantras and use the power of the universe to help you align your life properly, prepare your life for success and prosperity, know why things happen, and so on. The purpose of this meditation also is to bring great health to you and great feeling of wellness and so on. For thousands of years, we have known how important these meditations are, and now we're getting it a lot in the West. Your breath, your sound that you make is as a result of your breath, of the air. Because of the air you make a sound, and that sound creates a vibration. So when you, for example, sing music and someone else hears it, it means you have connected with them in terms of that harmony, that sound. And the biggest and the main sound in our life is what? The most important sound in our life is our number, your name. You forget the name. Your name is your most important music to you. Your name is the most important sound to you. Because, if I say Martha, both Martha will turn. It's because that's your sound. That's your breath. That was given to you as your sound. And the person who gave you that sound is either your mom or your dad, your mother, your father, gives you that sound. And that sound is the start of your life, the start of your foundation. Because from that moment on, that vibration will begin to become you. So that's why giving the baby the correct name is so important. Right? You can name them Iraq, or Iran, or Israel, right? Or Indonesia, right? What do you notice? They all have problems. When you find anybody named Iris, some have the same problem. See, the name is so important, which comes from the breath. So if your mom or your dad gives you that name when you were born as a baby, that means that they have given you their karma. That means they have given you their karma. And that karma is what begins your life. So we can safely say that mom and dad is like God. They give you your karma. The moment you are, in the stomach, you start beginning to hear. Sound becomes the first thing that the baby hears in the stomach, in the womb. And so the name that is given to you is so important that it forms your life. It begins to form your life. Right? I can't call an apple an orange. Right? If I say apple, you will never think of a yellow fruit. This conveys the image. So that's why your name is so important. Your name is what is going to create your life. So even if you were born on a bad birth date, let's say you were number 9 or number 6 or number, which are bad birth dates, a name can change everything. The name alone can change the life of that child and that baby. And so that's why it's very important you give the right name. Now in India and many other countries, before the baby is born, they will ask the guru the name. They will ask this Swami or Guru, what name should I give the baby? The baby, the Guru looks at the book, finds out where the planets are and everything, who is what name is appropriate for his child, and they will give the baby that name. And then that name is going to decide the happiness of the family and everything. And so we're going to look at names today. And very important. Because a lot of people ask me sometimes, Swami, why do you want to change my name? And I said, well, yes, I want to make it prosperous. But my dad have to give permission, my mom have to give permission. I said, but they're the ones who gave me the problem. So, we try to change that. So, and believe me, I do get my share of fights with that with the clients, with the devotees. Because, for example, one girl took like 2 years to ask her mother, to get the permission of her mother to change the name, and then she said, oh, Swami, I should have done this 2 years ago. So, naming your name is, well, why is the name so important? Again, go back to the breath. It's the vibration of the breath that makes the music, that makes the sound, that makes us feel pleasure. And so, if you curse someone, it will be a bad sound, and it will bring a bad feeling inside. So, what you say is what is going to become real. So that's why we call mantra. That's why everything begins with mantra. M-A. What's M-A? M-A is ma. Because everything begins with the mother. The first time the baby comes out, ma. Every language, even in Russia, ma. Ma. In English, same thing. Indian, same thing. Ma. It's a universal language. Ma. So that becomes your mantra. So, giving the baby the right name is important. Now, it's very easy to figure out. It's not something very complicated. You're all familiar with sounds. And there are only 5 sonidos, 5 sounds, right? Vocales, right? And so we say A, E, I, O, U, or in Spanish, A, E, O, U, right? So that's the sound. Now the I, which you call E in Spanish, right? And in Indian also is E, is one of the most distressing letters. So you don't want I in your name like Iraq, Iran, and so on.
Isabella.
Or Isabella, or Iris, right? Or Miguel. You don't want that letter in your name, because that creates distress. So you want to be able to create a name that is not prosperity. So E, which is right, in Spanish, is what creates prosperity. A also creates prosperity, which is A, right? So it all has to do with the sound. And the sound is what's going to decide the vibration that you carry. So when you name your child, you want prosperity, you start with an E, an O, and a U also. U is more the power. Think of U as USA, USSR, United Nations, all of these things. These are all letters that are very powerful. So that's what controls your life, your vibration, of your life. So it's very important that you understand how the name affects you. The name, now the consonants are not so hard also. The bacha number, like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on. D, right? So you find these, like D, M, and T are 4s. So if your name starts with an M, like Mary or Martha, you'll find these people are very hardworking. Hardworking. Okay, and you'll find that T for Tara is very hardworking also. And then you have like B, K, and B, K, I think T, no, B and K. They are two. So those are people who like shopping and who S is one, right? S and A is one. So one means very dependent, and they like themselves. S love themselves. J, S and J and A are one, right? They love themselves. So all of these things. So how interesting is just the names of people, names of things, and names of everything. So you will find that this name carries your life force on the path. So the baby is born on a date. The date tells what kind of karma comes from that into that baby from the mother. But the name can change the bad karma. So even if it came on a bad day, you can actually, if the mother and father is knowledgeable, they can actually change that name to make the child's life. I did that in my own children and so on. So of course you know their names, Lou, Anna, Lucas, and Marissa, all of you. And so I wanted to give them their own power in their life and so on. So again, if you look at some of the problems, for example, take Osama and Obama. They both O. O means distress or struggle. And just after Osama, we got Obama. And the United States is all in distress. You know? So the whole idea is that, again, the O effect and so on. So it's very important that you understand the power of names. Okay? Now I'm going to connect this also with what you call the power of 9. Today we want to talk a little bit about the power effect of 9, the number 9 in your life. 9 is interesting because 9 can actually help you to make major decisions in your life, positively or negatively. So before we go to that, let's chant the Gayatri mantra. The Gayatri mantra is a mantra that has what you call Fibonacci beauty. In other words, the golden ratio, which is used in developing cosmetics and beauty and so on, also connects with the Gayatri mantra. So whenever the baby have a bad eye and you say Gayatri mantra, it stops the bad eye. Whenever you feel like you have a bad eye, you chant the Gayatri mantra. It actually removes the bad energy. So such powerful is the Gayatri mantra. It simply means Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, meaning, O earth, connect me with the sky, Bhur Bhuva Swaha, and present me in the omnipresence and energy of the universe. Then we become omnipresent to the universe. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Right? Let the darkness come on my life. Tannu, the Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Tannu Prachodaya, meaning I bow to the universe.